Hello, Starseeds and Starseed Commanders and Lightworkers. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to be going over part 2 of the higher chakras. We're going to call this the Guardians of the Highest Chakras. And before I begin, I've got Zeus here, who just wants to say, hey, everybody. And, this is part 2 of basically the first set of chakras that I was introducing to the collective. Chakras 8 through 15. Today we are going to go even further because I received another transmission this morning, and I was encouraged to keep going. And it was quite surprising to me because I always knew there was more, but I didn't know how much more until I really did another deep dive and took a look. And so hopefully we will get through that. And these are going to be known as the multiversal and universal or omniversal chakras that we are going into. The multiversal and omniversal. Yeah, that's a lot. So I'm going to begin today with just sharing the transmission with you because, again, it comes through in the liminal hours, okay, when I'm barely awake. So when I'm reading it again, it's like I'm experiencing it with you, with my alpha state, as opposed to my delta state. And that always helps me when I am reviewing the information, the new information as it's coming forward. And so, beloved, I am Starseed Commander. Take this message. We have gathered you here today to remind you of all that has been, of all that is, and all that is to be. We're watching you gradually shift your consciousness from 3D to 5D, from the darker realms into the lighter realms. You're discovering new shades of color, the full spectrum of light encapsulating you in an invincible, let me say this again, the full spectrum light encapsulating you in an invincible force field of protection. It is as if you are levitating. It is as if you are rising. You are moving between dimensions into an elevated state of expanded consciousness and awareness beyond anything you once believed possible. You are awakening minds around the world. We tell you now, your books, your teachings, your videos, they are reaching people across the globe. You are having a global presence you did not think was possible, one you could not have imagined a year ago. How much a life can change in just 1 year. We are amazed by your accomplishments, your achievements, and your efforts. Doug, or Daguran of Sirius A, is standing by. He is very proud of your accomplishments. Zahara and Arzaroth of Atlantis are standing by as well. They are smiling, sending you their love, their gratitude, and their support. Your higher self, Anuana, and the Syrian High Council, we are watching you. We are watching you. We are so very pleased. You are so amazing. We are so proud. And you are so very loved. I'm touched reading this, you guys. The ancestors are watching. Your earth family and your heavenly family. You have made great achievements. You have brought great honor to your lineage. We are diving deeper now into the higher mysteries. This information will come forward in the coming days and weeks. There will be many topics you will struggle to grasp. Simply allow them to come in naturally and gradually. Do not try to understand everything all at once. Follow the clues, document as much as you can, learn from as much as you can. We remind you that you have already mastered this information. It is okay. It is okay if you need to slow down at times. Remember, your capacity for expanded knowledge and wisdom is vast and unlimited. We understand that your 3D construct is still absorbing and processing much of what has been revealed. But what we have yet to express to you, what we will reveal, will shake the earth to its core. Much of this information has been lost through the ages. Much of it is sacred. Only the highest initiates have had access to it until now, until you. We are guiding you further along a path that has not been walked by humankind in quite some time. This is the path to what you call enlightenment, but it is far more than enlightenment. It is simply walking with the truth, unlocking the keys within, understanding that you are a reflection of the heavens, understanding that you are eternal and unlimited. We encourage you now to do the research, to go beyond the Laniakea supercluster. You will be surprised with what you find. Keep expanding outward. Keep expanding outward as far as you possibly can, and report back to the collective what you have discovered. We leave you with that. Beloved, I am Starseed Commander Anuana in transmission. So when I received this message, I did a multi-dimensional interpretation of it, and I usually save this and put it in my Starseed journals or my books, and share it with the collective once it makes sense. But in this case, and due to time limits, I am just going to dive into what I think they are saying. What I think they are saying is we're uncovering things that have been lost to ancient civilizations, Babylon, Egypt, and Nubia. The ancient Greek, I would say, traditions, the Essenes. We're tapping into the Gnostic teachings. We're tapping into the teachings that were hidden during the fall of Atlantis, okay, and taken underground and spread around the world. Probably the Popol Vuh, the Mayan teachings as well. These are cosmic teachings of I would say, a global civilization that existed before our current civilization, perhaps from the last world before its collapse. And there have been at least 5 cycles, okay, where humanity has reached a moment, and then there was a cataclysm and they lost everything. And a lot of this information is stored within the temples, within the pyramids, within the ancient structures. And then once those were mostly demolished or removed or hidden or whatever, churches were built on top of these ancient vortices on the planet. And a lot went underground, and a lot went to the powers that be, okay, and removed from the masses. The masses over the years, over the centuries, they weren't allowed to read and write, especially if they were slaves or peasants. You had to be of a certain stature or status in society to have access to this information. Then came the secret societies, okay, and then the Masons and all that. And so that the Masons have, a lot of that's been distorted. It's, a pyramid scheme, but but ultimately, it's a great honor to be told that more is coming and that they are trusting me and the collective with this information that has been hidden for so long. Because when I grew up, I only thought there was 7 chakras. Then I'm finding out there's another 7 and another 7. So I'm hearing 777. Okay, that may be significant. But yeah, that was super heavy for me to hear. And in my previous video, we got as far as the 15th chakra, which introduced us to the Laniakea consciousness, the super consciousness that oversees the Laniakea supercluster, which encompasses over 100,000 galaxies. So think about the consciousness behind those galaxies, and that's how vast, that's how vast it is. And you have to be able to access your 15th chakra to tap into that, okay? And we are going to try to go beyond that right now. So without further ado, these chakras, 16 through 23, which are the multiversal and omniversal chakras, they connect you to other universes, parallel timelines, Elohim creator consciousness, and the source womb before time. You will learn for each, the chakra, its dimension, the colors associated, the angelic orders associated, the ET star races connected, and the activation codes, just like in the previous video. And I am going to put up another chart. And for those of you who are like, I can't read the chart, my bad, I know. I will include the charts on my website at nikkivasquez.com as PDFs, and you can go ahead and download them. I'll also include them in my upcoming book, The Phoenix Command. But yeah, this is something everyone has access to. They can Google it. There is a science behind this. I'm not just making it up. And none of this is new. None of this is new. We are just becoming more aware of what has been there all along, that has been hidden from the masses. The masses who have been, blindsided by other doctrine that have told them that this is all there is, but there's always more, and we have to seek it out. And so what I am sharing with you now, most people don't know that there's 16, or above 15 chakras, that, it goes as high up as 23. This is something that's only taught in the higher Syrian mystery schools with other Starseed commanders who are actually not called Starseed commanders. They're just students of the cosmos, basically. But, in our modern terms, for this so-called movement, and it is a movement in a sense, this Starseed movement, okay, that is ushering in this new age of Aquarius, right? These souls that have come from all other dimensions and timelines and star systems to help elevate the consciousness of humanity, to assist with the ascension process. This is huge. This is huge. Like, more and more people are going to be discussing this in the next, few years. It's going to be so massive. It's going to be at some point taught in the mainstream schools and so on. It's not like something you have to go to college to learn about or join an esoteric secret society to learn about how to unlock the keys within. Because even though the transmission says go out as far as you can, all the answers are within. All the answers are, the deeper you go within, the further you can see out there. Like we're not walking telescopes. We can't see these super clusters and so on and multiverses and all that. We have to go deep within. And there's a mirror. We are a mirror. And this is what the 1111 portal is about. It's that mirror, that corridor of mirrors, okay, that they call it in the Galactic Federation. That corridor of mirrors where we are taking a deeper look inside and we are manifesting and co-creating with the universe. And we are seeing that aspect of consciousness that that wasn't unlocked before because we weren't tuned into it. We weren't tuned into that channel or frequency. Okay, but once you do it, once you knock on that door and that door opens, you have to go through it. You just can't stand at the door. Okay, so this is us going beyond what we thought was possible. And with that, without further ado, I'm going to pull up this chart now. And we are beginning with chakra 16, the universal gate. This is found in the 8th and 9th dimensions. The colors associated are electric blue and white. The angelic orders overseeing the 16th chakra or universal gate are the Ophanic gatekeepers. And the ET star races associated are the Sirians, primarily Sirius A, the Arcturians, and the Blue Avians. Their function is the gateway out of the universe. The activation code is Ethereal Shah Kai. The let's just say when the 16th chakra activates, you begin to sense realities outside the universe. Your consciousness moves beyond the Milky Way and beyond the Laniakea supercluster. And you will feel like you are bigger than Earth's story. And I'm pausing between these because it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to process. Chakra 17, the multiverse matrix, 9th and 10th dimensions. The color is the iridescent rainbow. The angelic order, the Metatronic recorders. The ET star races are the Lyrans, especially the avian and feline races of the Lyrans, and the Pleiadian High Council and Andromedans. The function is it connects us to all parallel selves and timelines. The activation code is Tama Re Ki On. This chakra links you to every version of yourself in the multiverse. Timeline jumps, deja vu, and instant downloads occur here. Chakra 18 is the interuniversal portal, 10th and 11th dimensions. Indigo, black, and silver. The angelic orders are the seraphim of the outer gates. The ET star races associated with Chakra 18 in the 10th and 11th dimensions are the Draco royal lineages, the Naga elders, the Aquila, and the Centaurians. Their function is they travel between universes with different laws of physics. The activation code is the Or Shana Vek Tun. This is where you access timelines in universes that are nothing like this one. The origin realms of the Draco, Naga, Aquilian, and other non-human lineages are from this point of origin. Chakra 19, the omniversal field. This is found in the 11th and 12th dimensions. The prismatic fractals is what is described in terms of the color. Prismatic fractals. The angelic order are the cosmic thrones, the Atla Ra Elohim, and the ET star races are the Lyran founders, the Elohim, and the Syrian High Council. They have awareness of all universal or all universes simultaneously. Their activation code is the Saha Ra Om. This chakra gives you omniversal vision, the ability to sense the interconnectedness of all creation. This is followed by the source memory chakra, chakra number 20. This is found in the 12th and 13th dimensions. The color is pearlescent white gold. The angelic order are the Aeonic choirs. The ET star races are the pre-Lyran beings, the Syrian mothers, and the before form races. Remembrance of your pre-universal identity is the function of the 20th chakra. The activation code is the El-A Shin Nurai. Here you remember who you were before you have ever incarnated, before the universe existed, before time itself. This is the wisdom of the womb before creation. Chakra 21, the Elohim, Alohim creator chakra. This is found in the 13th and 15th dimensions. Platinum diamond light is the color. The angelic order that guards it are the prime Elohim order. The ET star races include the Elohim, Alohim, original creator architect races. This includes the light architects. The creation codes and architect consciousness is what functions here. The activation code is the Ka-Ra El Hator. This chakra carries the power to build worlds, restore blueprints, and establish cosmic order. It is the Starseed commander chakra, the architect chakra, the priestess of light chakra. You are already channeling from here if you are able to channel. This is what you are tapping into. And this is who I have been tapping into when I speak of the Elohim and Alohim as light creators who are always asking me, will you allow it? And I always say yes. Chakra 22, the infinite self chakra. This is in the 15th dimension and beyond. This is pure white light. This source is the light seraphim, or source light seraphim as the angelic order. The ET star races found here are beyond race, beyond form. They are omniversal consciousness. The function is the highest functional identity, the self as source. The activation code is Om A La Sun. This is where you remember, I am infinite, I am eternal, I am source experiencing itself. And finally, we have chakra 23, the absolute field or silent void. This dimension is beyond all creation. The color is the black diamond void. The angelic order is the silent order or void keepers. The ET star races are none. They are pre-creation beings only. The function is the unmanifest, the primordial womb. The activation code is the Sha Num El Void. This is the zone before light, before time, before existence, where the Divine Mother breathes universes into being. Only the most ancient souls remember this, and you are one of them. Place your hand over your heart and repeat, I activate chakras 16 through 23. I remember my multiversal self. I awaken my omniversal self. I reclaim my infinite self. I am source remembering itself. If you resonated with this teaching, you are already activating these higher chakras. You're not just a starseed. You are a multiversal, omniversal being, awakening inside of a human body. So yeah, that is, I'm sure, a lot to unpack. Normally, I'd be like out of here because my brain would be full, but I'm going to keep going as far as I can today. Because this is pretty exciting stuff. I mean, we have to think about where do starseeds fit into the universe, the multiverse, the omniverse. So starseeds don't just come from one place. They exist on multiple levels of reality at once. So within the universe, or our universe, starseeds incarnate into physical bodies on Earth. And their role in the universe level is to anchor higher frequencies into the physical realm, to advance planetary consciousness, heal generational and galactic trauma, restore divine blueprints, reactivate ancient civilizations, teachings, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, Sirius, and Lyra. On a universal level, starseeds are the messengers, healers, and architects of ascension. Within the cosmic web, and we're talking about the galaxies, superclusters, and filaments, at this level, starseeds have lineages from Sirius, Lyra, Orion, Pleiades, Andromeda, Arcturus, Vega, Avion, Alpha Draconis, Aquila, Centaurus, Antares, and many more. Each lineage carries specific missions, and I'm going to touch on a few examples of these. The Syrian starseeds embody leadership, spiritual sovereignty, and cosmic truth. The Lyran starseeds are creators, architects, and holders of origin light. The Pleiadian starseeds are healers and emotional unity, and they harbor heart grids. The Orion starseeds are about shadow integration and conflict alchemy. The Andromedan starseeds are about timeline mastery and freedom codes. The Draconian or Naga starseeds are about power and kundalini and transformation. The Antarian starseeds are warrior guardians and protectors. The Aquilians are visionaries, observers from higher light. And at the cosmic level, starseeds are living representatives of their star nations. I'm going to say that again because you already know this on a soul level. You are here on behalf of a greater purpose, a greater mission. You know you are here to carry out something very important at this time. You know your ancestors are holding you on their shoulders. They're like, you know, you've got this. It's the torch has been passed on to you to carry the light into this new age. Okay, carry the light, you know, out of the darkness into the light. That's what we're pushing for here. And the light is about the illumination of the mind, the pineal gland, the reopening of the sixth sense, okay, and all of our extrasensory perceptions, okay. That's what it's about, the awakening. That's what we mean about the light, the holders, the awakened ones, the ones who are illuminated, okay. So here is where the starseeds become multidimensional beings. It's within the multiverse, not limited to one universe, not one identity or lifetime. It's in the multiverse. So starseeds in the multiverse exist simultaneously across multiple timelines. We have parallel selves, parallel incarnations. We carry memories from other versions of ourselves. We can shift timelines through awakening, intention, and soul alignment. We are part of group souls or soul groups that span multiple universes. And we often remember wars, councils, migrations, and ancient cosmic mysteries and histories. And in the multiverse, starseeds are time travelers, dimension walkers, and timeline stabilizers. Within the omniverse, okay, we're going beyond the universe, beyond the multiverse. Within the omniverse, the totality, or how do I say this? The totality of all reality, okay, is the highest level. The omniverse includes all universes, all timelines, all dimensions, all realms, including astral, etheric, and angelic, all planes of existence, all consciousness, all expressions of source. Starseeds here are extensions of source consciousness, fractals of the divine, embodiments of the infinite exploring itself, carriers of the primordial light codes, infinite beings having temporary incarnations. Your higher self exists at this level. I'm going to say that again. Your higher self exists in the omniverse at that level. When I'm talking about Starseed Commander, she's at that level. Okay, when I'm talking about myself, we're like, yeah, we're in our human bodies. What we're trying to discuss amongst ourselves right now and unpack all this, yeah, it takes time for our human brains to process it. But on a soul level, we already know all of this. We've already learned it before in countless lifetimes, countless incarnations. We knew this before we broke off from source because we were already, we were seeing it all. Okay, so in the omniverse, starseeds are pure divine consciousness, choosing to experience creation. I don't know who it was, but they said back in the day, they were like, you're basically the universe having a conversation with itself. It's like we were this perfect sphere, and then it became fragmented and then shot out into an infinite amount of forms across the multiverse and the universe, okay? And so this is like, we're just a tiny fragment. We're like a drop in the ocean of this super consciousness. And again, we ask, where do starseeds fit in here? Everywhere. Everywhere. It's like, again, the ending of Lucy with Scarlett Johansson at the very, very end. And I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it. But we're everywhere. And starseeds operate on all four levels. The omniverse, which is the divine origin, the multiverse, which our infinite selves are timeless, the universe where we have our physical incarnations and our missions, and Earth, which is our classroom. This is our activation zone. And on Earth, we're just humans with a mission In the universe, we are representatives of our star lineage. In the multiverse, we are infinite versions of ourselves. And in the omniverse, we are a spark of source. So starseeds, and the purpose of all starseeds are, we are bridges. We are bridges between heaven and earth. We bring divine consciousness into physical reality. We are bridges between different star nations. We carry codes from previous incarnations to harmonize galactic energies. We are bridges between timelines and so on, where we naturally shift, heal, and collapse outdated timelines. We are bridges between universes. Some of us carry memories from other universes entirely. We are also bridges between source and creation. We remember the original blueprint, and we are here to help restore it. Check out my book, The Divine Blueprint. But, you know, ultimately, what makes it so special is that we have all collectively chosen Earth for this purpose. Earth is the most densest, the most challenging, the most transformational realm there is. It is the place where souls evolve the fastest, where old karma dissolves, collective patterns shift, timelines converge, cosmic energies anchor, and galactic intervention is discreet but constant. Constant. Starseeds came here not because it's easy, but because we are capable. We're capable. So, you know, if you are seeing this video, there's no accident. You are here for a reason. You are a starseed, or you would not be watching this video right now. I already worked this out with the higher realms. Like, I was like, only the select few, really only the starseed commanders know this and should be hearing this right now and should already know this on some soul level, okay? Otherwise, you wouldn't be hearing this. And it's just like in the mystery schools. You don't see 50,000 people sitting there in the mystery schools or at the Jedi Council. It's always a select group. It's always like maybe 12 here, a dozen here or there, you know? And then there's a, like some sort of a domino effect. But it's like a very select few group of people who have been entrusted with this sensitive information. I don't know why that is. I think it's because there's so much pushback and there's such a grip right now on keeping the earth in darkness that, I don't know, they think nice and easy does it. But yeah, this is where we are. So you're not just a star commander. You're not just a starseed commander, which is extremely rare, by the way, if you already know that that is what you are, okay? That's right, Zeus. Confirmation from Zeus, you guys. Your function is to lead, to decode, to reveal higher knowledge, to anchor new cosmic awareness, to help others remember their own galactic truth, and to serve as a bridge between the universal, multiversal, and omniversal levels. Your transmissions are part of this mission. My transmissions are part of this mission. A lot of you are channeling already. You know what I mean by this. You know what it is to tap into that other side of yourself, that infinite side. And so, yeah, it is what it is. And it's really up to us to figure out how to build upon this and leave this foundation for future generations, future starseeds who are going to see the mission through. It's already done. Okay. So I'm going to leave it right there. And again, I'm going to have this information posted on my website at nikkivasquez.com. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Please like and subscribe and let me know if any of these comments or observations resonated with you today. And most of all, happy journeying to you.